There are some conservative friends we've fallen apart over the Trump thing, you know?
Exactly, right? The Trump derangement syndrome crosses all bounds, right? There are people who are out of their minds with this. And those people I don't talk to so much anymore. And when I do, we avoid discussion because we know it's verboten, because it's just going to get ugly. So it is, but you just got to try and be tolerant, and sometimes certain people you just don't discuss certain things with. That's all. It's not the end of the world. And I know you have you must have at least one liberal friend, Jasmine.
I think that,
I'm thinking about it right now. I can't think of anyone, but
well, good for you.
Maybe this is the Prager definition of liberal versus leftist. I don't have any leftist friends, you know, in the sense of who do you call those? The Antifa. I don't have any Antifa friends. I guarantee you, I don't have any Antifa friends. But some people who think, a little more social network is good, a little more compassion in government is good, and you know, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. Okay, I can talk to those people. Maybe I can reason with them. They think they can reason with me. But when it's like, oh, you know, just this scream in your face, spittle flying everywhere. No,
Nope. For spittle. All right, you had one last thing, Jasmine. What did you say?
No, I was just going to tell you guys to have a great Turkey Day and
happy Thanksgiving to you too, Jasmine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, have a great Thanksgiving and give your regards to all your family and liberal friends out there. As well.
You must. Wait a minute. You live in Chicago. You don't have any liberal. What do you do for company?
You're lonely.
No, I can't. I don't fall into the lonely category. Let me tell you.
All right, Jasmine. Have a great one.
See ya.
Take care. Let's take a call from Elaine in Ypsilanti. Elaine, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if you all are up early enough to hear Steve Groover at various times, and I'm talking about Prop 2. William Wagner, Professor William Wagner, I guess he's the CEO of Great Lake Justice.
Yes.
And he said, if you heard him talk, I won't mention it. Did you hear his commentary on Prop 2?
No, I missed it this week. I get to hear about half hour of Gruber in the morning on my way into work. Yeah, that's the rule.
Well, it wasn't this week. It's previous weeks. But he's saying that they'll be going to court because it's, you know, let's see, what did he say? He characterized it of cutting part of a leg off to treat a hangnail. And he said that they're going to be going to court.
Okay.
Because it's unconstitutional.
Oh, so the Great Lakes Justice Center will file the initial lawsuit against Prop 2, the legality of Prop 2.
That's kind of that's
okay.
what he.
They're like
and they only exist by donations.
Right. I think they're part of Salt and Life Global, and they're like the ACLJ of Michigan and the Midwest. Yeah.
Well, they do good work.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love it. William Wagner's a very smart guy. So, what else you got, Elaine?
Well, I was at a meeting, kind of against my will. The Women's League of Voters, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
And she was saying that they already have put a lawsuit in against Ruth, of the Secretary of State, and I quite didn't get that, but I don't know what they had in mind. But anyhow, they
outgoing Ruth Johnson. Why would they bother?
I don't know. I can tell you my only experience with the Women League of Voters, or whatever it was when I ran for state senate in 2010, and I had to do a primary debate with John Hochstetler, and I don't think either one of us felt super. They didn't. It's almost like they didn't want us there. You know, all right, here's a Republican debate, whatever. And nice. I just didn't feel like I felt I was in the enemy camp when I was.
Speaking of elections, and give me a second here, Elaine, so I can say this. Martin Church, friend of mine, we've had him on a couple times. He's called in a couple times. He ran for local office, and so he's walking down the hall of his business where he worked, and one of the VPs turned to him and said, "Hey, I heard you on the radio Saturday." So you never know who's listening. I just want to give a shout out to that unnamed VP in IT at Martin Church's business and say, hey, call in sometime. Nice to have you aboard.
That's right. That's right. You never know who you know.
Yep.
Well, the presentation was subtly dim. Just suddenly, subtly, the Washington, whoever, he endorses the prop in this way. Is there any way of going to court on number 3 prop?
That I couldn't tell you.
But sure, there's a way. I mean,
if somebody wants to file a lawsuit.
There's 3,000 words in there? There's got to be 1 or 2 typos, if nothing else. That's a wacko proposition.
Well, if it can, I'm sure it will. Great call, Elaine. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend.
I'm sorry. May I ask you another quick question?
Sure. Go ahead.
I have Channel 4 that comes and goes with my TV. And Janice Winfrey, the clerk in Detroit, said they had some kind of, some way of computer voting or something like that. Like the TV went out and I didn't get the rest of it. And I kind of wonder what the deal was there when the election for president went on and they had the picture of the ballot boxes with 50 in it and 300 on the top or something like that. She comes on and she says, well, we can't be perfect.
Yeah, well, that's unacceptable. And Bill Schuette,
she belongs in Broward County.
That. Yeah, he should have gone after that.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons he didn't have the support. Great call, Elaine. I appreciate it.
See you, Elaine.
Have a good one. Let's take a call from Thomas in South Lyon. Thomas, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. Thanks a lot. Great show. With us losing the 3 top spots or 4 spots, all the females, we're going to have that proverbial pothole once a month. We're going to have to dodge those. So I think we're in trouble, but we'll probably survive only because we have the Senate and House Republican. Other than that, I mean, nationally we'll be fine, but the state of Michigan, I think we're screwed up because of that marijuana bill, the Prop 2 and Prop 3. We're in trouble. And these Marlon Meekoff and these guys can all be blamed for not getting John James in. Schuette wasn't a good candidate to begin with. Should have been Patrick Kobach. But maybe in the future we can get Patrick running again.
Yeah,
but
well,
I think we're in trouble with all 3 of these top spots or 4 spots being women.
Yeah, well,
we got somebody coming up. Peters is coming up in 2 years, right?
Yeah,
somebody's got to pose him.
Yep, someone's going to have to go for Peters' spot. So that one we can win. The name recognition with Peters is not strong like Stabenow.
Oh, Stabenow, my goodness, what has she done? Just like 2 or 3 bills in all her time, nothing, and she caters to the farmers with the food stamps, the farmers' food stamps. It's incredible. These people are so stupid.
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
Yep, thanks for the call, Thomas. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Okay, so end of the show.
I hear music.
Yeah, just like that.
Yes.
Done. All right, Derek, thanks for all your help. It was a great
Derek.
show, and tell your mom thanks again for the food.
Sherry, I'm going to work at the church. I won't be right home. She said to call
All right,
her.
till next week, go to thedailydrift.com. See you, folks.